Okay, so I'm pretty sure that you won't be able to do it with the linear layout, and if you are able to do it via linear layout, feel free to ping me and tell me how you did it. So let me just give you a brief about the frame layout now. So frame layout have a property that is equal to a frame of your photo. Whenever I set the frame layout, what happens that it doesn't, I would say, it doesn't align anything, or I would say it doesn't align any view to your images, or to any view. If you have a text view as well, just add a text view. Happen the text of 30 text hello frame layout. Okay, so we have a property called hello frame layout, and then we have a text hello 32 sp. So you can see this is on the top of the views, and if I just bring it down to the bottom, this won't be visible. So can try to understand how it works. So it basically works on the principle of a stack, simple stack, that is last in first out, and that works on the leafer property. So a frame layout works on a leafer property, that is the last in first out. So whatever the view we have on the last of the parent, or on the last declaration, that will be on the top of the views, that will be on the very top of the views, and whatever we have on the bottom will be on the last position, or I would say the bottom position. Okay, so now let's say I have two images, so I want them overlapping. So let me just remove this view, or let me just do one thing, let me just add a gravity to this view. Okay, not gravity property. So in frame layout we have a property called layout gravity, and I can keep it center to make it to the center of the view. Okay, there's a property called layout gravity which you can use to align the views uh, throughout the layout, and there's a property called gravity which is used to align something inside the view. Okay, so they are two different views, they are two different things, not the same. So now, yes, so we have to align these two images left to right. So how can I do that? Let me just make one thing, let me just make them exactly identical. So how do I do that? So just copy this thing. Okay, so now these two images are exactly identical, and for this let me do one thing. So now for this, what I'll do, I'll have a gravity of layout center, fact center horizontal, and it will be center horizontal uh, along with center horizontal along with bottom. So yeah, this is one more thing which you can use with the views, that is using two of the properties at the same time, using a bar sign. Okay, so using a bar sign, you can use two properties at the same time. So yeah, so now you have to let's say I have to cover the half of the first view. So for that, what I'll do, so well, I'll be adding 200 dp to both of the views, and then I'll add a margin. So I'll add a margin start, in fact margin start of 100 dp. Okay, so by adding a 100 margin dp, you can cover the 50% of the view, or if you want to make it like this, you can, right? Okay, so this is how you make overlapping views with the frame layout, and you can use different properties of the frame layout, like gravity, or not just, there's only one property of gravity only. So there's not a lot of properties which you can use along with this. In fact, layout gravity is a common property, you can use it a lot of places as well, not just the frame layout, you can use it a lot of places as well. So feel free to use this property inside the linear layout as well, but that wouldn't be as equivalent on the that would happen, that would cause a different effect when you use in a linear layout, and it will cause a different effect when you use in a layout, frame layout. Okay, so that was all about the frame layout. Next we'll cover up the relative layout.